Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. We are on again today with another craft. It's kind of a crafty craft, I guess. We're going to try and make a tassel out of fabric. So whenever you get here, say hey, hit the heart button for me, and make sure that you share this video, y'all. Sharing is caring, and it helps us out a lot. In case you didn't know, just do it, please. We so appreciate it. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and I am going to be your crafter tonight, your host, and we're going to use a piece of foil. We're going to paint. Let me get this going. Okay, so we are going to paint something tonight, and we're going to use these colors right here. Let's see. Can anybody guess the theme? It's kind of obvious, right? Let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel so that they know we're live. If you want to be in our broadcast channel, y'all, it's a place to be. Down below, open that message up and click that link to join as long as it is available in your area. Okay? Hello, hello. So let's get started. What's up, everybody? What are y'all doing? I'm on like a little early for an evening. We are going to take my favorite surface right now, this simple tag. Y'all, I have my bag of fabric and beads. So comment the word beads whenever you get here, B-E-A-D-S. But we're going to take this and we're going to paint it white. Hello, Miss Heather. Hi, Angie and Corrine and Sally Smith, Christina Porter. Hello, Miss Kathy and Denise and Teresa. What's up, y'all? Lisa Geiger and Elaine and Deborah. Okay. All right, we're going to paint this white. So let me get my bright white paste out, y'all. Oh, you're painting the sitting snowman. I loved those. Those were just so precious. Okay, so we may need to do 2 coats, but y'all, I am 1000% in love with these little tags. They are 2 to a pack and they're so affordable. Like, I kid you not, like I look in my closet right now and I have like a shelf of just all the different, we call these chalk spot surfaces on our chalk website. I've got a whole bunch. Like, in fact, let me show you something. Okay. I'm not kidding whenever I say I have a whole bunch. These are the circle ones. Like, these are so good to have around just for everyday crafts. They are so cheap. Not quality, but also, but by price. Okay, so they're not going to break your bank. So go get you some. All right, there is that. Let's keep going. Let's turn this around and do the other side. Hello, hello. Oh, you made some cookies. I got all of my ingredients delivered today, y'all. I probably am going to bake and do all of that stuff on Friday because I need it to be closer. You know, I asked this question earlier on my live and I didn't even look, y'all. What day is Christmas on? Okay, it's a Thursday. So yes, I will probably be doing the baking on Friday into Saturday. Tomorrow we're going to finish up shipping. And then Thursday, I asked Zach on a date. We're going to go have lunch and we're going to finish up any last minute Christmas shopping that we need to do. Yeah, and just get it all done. Get it done. Let's try this. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Tracy says she orders all the chalk spot surfaces when she places chalk orders. Yes, it's so smart. The simple shapes are amazing. They really are a great thing to have. Hello, Miss Lena and Sue. Christina's son is making cookies right now. Y'all, I ate so much for dinner. I'm like, oh, thanks, Barbara. Hello, Rising Star. Y'all crack me up. Are these shapes by you guys? No, these are the shapes on the chalk website. Oh, good, Heather. So you guys are done. Yippee! Yippee skippy. Y'all, I bought a star for the top of the tree, and Zach opens it today, and he goes, oh, I'll be damned if I'm putting that on my tree. He's like, we will go pick out one on Thursday when we go on our date. I was like, dude, really? It's just like a LED light up star. What's wrong with it? Hello, Miss Pamela. Oh, fun. For the jail ministry, you have a jail ministry at your church? You have wrapping? Yes. Just got all my transfers and pays. Darlene, awesome. What's up, everybody? Come on in, y'all. Did y'all eat dinner? I had a mix of a taco, which was hamburger meat, and a piece of pizza or two. I was really hungry today. But now I'm like full as a tick. The boys are always starving, y'all, whenever they get home. Like, not the first thing out of their mouth, what's for dinner? And I told him today, I'm like, I need you to stop doing that. And you need to come say hi to your mom first before you say, what's for dinner? So today we just pulled out all the leftovers and we're like, have at it. They're like, can we heat it up now? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, can we eat it now too? I'm like, yeah. I mean, they're just like scavengers when they get home. I'm like, y'all need to start taking a snack or getting more food at lunch or something, because we just, they just buy lunch. I mean, they're not really lunch makers. Like, let's take our lunch. Plus, Zach's like, when you do the math at the end of the day, the money they spend on food at school is really not that bad. I'm like, okay. Sue's having stuffed peppers, spinach, ravioli, and butter sauce. Oh, wow, Teresa, that is very fancy. I don't know, Missy. There's nothing wrong with the star. It's only 4:30. Yeah, have you never heard full as a tick? Never heard that? Sometimes I got all the sayings, y'all. Even Steven, full as a tick. I don't know. I say some other ones. They are growing. Yes. Oh, no, Pamela. I know, Melinda. I'm like, shoot. I'm like, where'd all those tortilla chips go? We just opened last night. Boom, gone. Like, somebody must have took them to the room and snacked on them, but no. We had homemade sloppy joes and homemade potato salad. You guys are fancy, too. All right. So let me just clean off my hands here, y'all. We are in no hurry. Zach is, I don't know if he's ever done this, but you know, we sell on Whatnot. We have for now over a year. And I don't think he's ever sat down and like actually looked to see or watch other people's shows. Guess what he's doing? He's sitting in that chair in there in the living room and he is watching shows, going down a rabbit hole. And I'm like, oh God, someone take his card out of that app right now, because there's no telling what's going to happen. So he's doing market research for me, he said. I'm like, okay. Let me make sure this is dry. Oh no, Linda, I've heard that the flu's like mad, like massive. What is the word I'm trying to think of? Like crazy mad right now. That's insane. Hello, Miss Dana. Like locusts. Yes, eat. It's colder than a well digger's butt. Now I have heard that, Sherry. I have. Your son reminded you to make him fresh salsa. Oh, Pamela, you gotta make him fresh salsa, girl. Okay, so we have this painted. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my surface wax. Hey, Judy. All right, y'all. Let's apply our surface wax. This is going to fill in any of those, like, I don't know, imperfections. Like the little grooves in the paste. Set out steaks for dinner and the boys came home and fried it up for snacks. Yeah. Like, Jackson, so like one of the things I like to do is like Zach makes us taco meat. Well, he doesn't care for taco meat, but he'll eat like fajita chicken. So he makes us taco meat. Well, Dylan, Jackson, and I, man, we can devour that. Before it comes out of the pan, we're taking tortilla chips and just scooping them. Like, we love that. So tonight they're warming up their food and they're over there by the bowl scooping massive amounts of taco meat into their mouth. And y'all, Jackson, oh, I see a shadow right here. On him. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Zach's like, hey guys, we gotta get our haircuts. And he's like, Jackson, I'll have him give you a clean shave too. And I was like, no, sir. Dana made salads. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna clean up the edges. Oh no, Lorena. My husband and the comic book guys he works with, we all will be selling on Whatnot tonight. Oh, really? Missy. Are you friends with Zach on Facebook? Anyways, send him the link to the page. They are 13 now. Hold on. My lips are so chapped, y'all. It's awful. I know, Nancy. They're growing up. Zach was showing me some, I'm really talkative tonight, y'all. Y'all are just going to have to get over it. And if you don't like it, then you're just going to have to scroll on past. Because there are times when I see comments on replays that people are like, stop talking, get to crafting. Peace out. If that's you, peace out. Zach was showing me something today. I don't know. It was some guy trying to pick up some girl, like a pickup line. And he goes, man, I can't wait to see our boys, try to pick up girls. And I'm like, stop talking like that. Quit trying to make them grow up faster. I am not ready for any of that. At all. All right, so I'm just going to take Mr. Pen. This is the marker. That is the brand name. And I'm just going to clean up my edges. Okay? Thanks, Angie. Jean had Chinese. You were out and about. What do you get from Chinese? I like teriyaki chicken. Okay. Let's do the next step. We're going to take our fuzzing cloth, y'all. Comment the word beads, B-E-A-D-S, because we are going to get to the beads in a minute. Good, Donna. I'm glad. We're going to use this fella right here. It is called Snoopy Love. It's a brand new transfer. Came out last Friday, actually. We're going to use this, and we're going to use Black Candy Apple, Peony, and Couture Coral. So we are going to fuzz this well. We're going to apply lint to the back. That's what I'm doing right now. This is called your backer sheet. You do not want to get rid of that. Do not throw that away. Because you have to have something to stick this transfer to. This is sticky. So, like, you can't stick it here because, y'all, it might get really stuck like Chuck. That's something else I say. And if this ever gets stuck to a surface where it's almost impossible to get off, as you're peeling it off, it's stretching. It's going to totally ruin your design. Okay? So, we have the new Peanuts winter line that launched last Friday. There are 4 transfers, and once they are gone, they will never be back. I know, Deborah, it's awful, isn't it? Rebecca made stroganoff. Is that like hamburger noodles, I think? No worries, Lena. Go talk to your people. Hold on. That's right. 9 days until Christmas. Christina, don't remind me. Like, I'm excited, but I'm like, blah. Did my sleep study last night. The doctor ordered. Still not sleeping since last spring. So when will you get the results, Dana? That's awful. Okay. So you're probably thinking, well, where do the beads come in, Amy? Well, what we're going to do, friends, is we're going to make like one of those like bead garland, farmhouse bead garlands and a tassel, because I was digging through my stuff, my bin of stuff, and look what I found. So we're going to do fabric tassel. We're going to try it together and see how it comes out. Have you ever used the Scorch paste? Like the torch paste? Zach has before. I have not. Oh, it's beef tips. My bad. I don't know. I don't make stroganoff. Okay, so we're going to line this up in the middle. Right there and right there. And actually, this was Zach's idea. Thanks, Zach. You used stir-fry steak. Okay. Hello, Miss Chris. Up to 2 weeks? Good grief, Dana. That's too long. Did it mess up the transfer? Oh, no, the torch paste? No, it did not. You put the torch paste on first, take the transfer off, clean your transfer right away, and then let the torch paste sit there, and then you do your little dryer. Barbara says, we poor people use hamburger. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Some people use hamburger, Laura. I know, Donna. It's great. Okay, so we have black, couture coral, peony, and candy apple. Where should I start? Let's just go like this. What do y'all think? Oh, good. I love my little frosty shovel up there. He's pretty cute. Don't y'all think? Okay, hold on, guys. I can't find you. Where'd you go? Come back to me. Where did you go? I lost y'all. Hold on. Okay. I think I found you. All right, I've got a bunch of different colors out here. Candy apple, couture coral, peony, and black velvet. And we're just going to kind of go little by little. Oh my gosh, tofu, really? Me too, Melinda Wilson. Good, Darlene, I'm glad. Hi, Karen Waisco, how are you? Y'all, if you did not shop Mini Sale Monday, you have 24 hours. We had that yesterday. It's right here on this page. Make sure you go shopping. Y'all loved that little craft room sign. I have it all in the kitchen because I got to take pictures tomorrow morning when the light is just right. That's where I take most of the pictures. I told Zach for Christmas I went shopping today online for some clothes at the Refab Boutique with Miss Brooke Riley. She had 30% off everything and free shipping. And I love her stuff and it fits me really well. Well, because I've lost weight, I have nothing to wear. All right, we're just going to release the paste from the screen, okay, and lay it back down. So I told Zach, I'm like, well, I went shopping today, so you don't have to get me anything. But then at dinner tonight, I was like, well, you know, I kind of want a hat press. Like I want to make trucker hats with all the patches. And so I was sending him patches I found on Etsy. But then I'm like, no, don't worry about getting me anything else. And then I sent him the Cricut mug press. And I'm like, don't worry about getting me anything. So I don't even know. Like I want all the things. And normally I just go and buy what I want. But I know it's Christmas and it's like, well, I got to give him something to work with. So I have no idea. And honestly, I could really care less. Just give me something. I'll go buy that stuff after Christmas. All right, let's get this completely covered in candy apple over here. And I'm going to pick up my excess as I go. Oh, I just put that in the black. That was really dumb. All right, peel it up. lay it back down. We're going to press right around wherever we did not apply paste, and we still need to. Okay, I put the red right there in the black lid. It's fine. It's fixable. It's not that big of a deal, people. No worries. I was on the app today. I know, me too, Karen. I get to go see her in March. I'm going to her retreat. Her business retreat in Nashville. Going for the VIP day, which will be at the Grand Ole Opry. And I was telling the boys, because you know they're always asking, like, I got travel coming up. I have Mastermind in January. Then I've got the cruise early March, and then Nashville in late March. And so the boys were like, Mom, why are you going to Nashville? I'm like, for a business retreat. They're like, why? Like, and I said, to learn. And they're like, Mom, there is no fun in learning. And Zach was like, well, she chooses to. Like, she's going to learn things that she can apply to our business. Like, they're still having a hard time understanding that. Like, it's fun to me. It's fun to, like, better up, right? You don't buy for each other. You know, Zach's a lot better than he was. But man, let me tell you something. He has high expectations. But I think over the years he's gotten better. And doesn't have as high expectations. Like, I got him some stuff. All right, there's Candy Apple. Let's grab the coral and let's do this heart right here. Let's do Candy Apple Squiggly. And let's do coral lines. All right, I'm going to peel that up right there, and then I'm going to go to this side and peel this up and release that paste from the screen. The reason we do that, y'all, is so that it does not dry in the screen. If it dried in the screen, I mean, sorry, but you'd be SOL because your paste wouldn't be on your surface. So you'd have to peel it off, clean your transfer, which is totally fine. I've done that many times. Dry your surface, fuzz your transfer, lay it back down, and go back over it. Okay? I did not. Debbie, I didn't see it yet. Yeah, exactly, Denise. Yeah, I get that. I think she is going to Nashville, yes. Hold on. Somebody said they opened a box. That's a jar of peony in there. That is not on the order sheet. Yes, Karen, that was the day they celebrated the Wicked release. So you either got a jar of peony or you got a jar of Ever After. So it's a surprise. Surprise. Oh, good, Dana. You're going to wait to buy new clothes, yes. Sorry, I'm catching up on comments. Because they tend to stop. Yeah, I get that, Jenny. Oh, I love that, Penny. Yeah, that's right, Deb. You dress so well, girl. You better get it together. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to go in and we're going to do the outline of Snoopy in black velvet. Just trying to get all of it covered. Oh, somebody slammed the door. Let's come down here and get his little feet. Y'all, my dog is quite the character. If there was a fly on the wall that had a camera to record her throughout the day, y'all would laugh. 4 o'clock is her witching hour, or whatever they call it. She starts acting a fool. She comes up. I'm at the shipping table, shipping orders, and she just takes her nose and rams it right up my butt. Like, hey, lady, come on. She's trying to get my attention. I'm like, dude. Okay, y'all. Look how stinking cute this is. Puppy love. Look at the colors. You pull a hip dancing. You're so welcome. We don't buy for each other because we buy it when we want. Yes, we're building a new house soon. I love that for you. We need a bigger house. We need a warehouse. We need a lot of things. Drew Barrymore 10-in-1 electric multi-cooker. Her stuff is really nice. I did. I got my Christmas goose early. She did it twice today, trying to tell me to feed her. I'm like, get out of here with that nonsense. All right, let me set this over here before I make a mess. And let's clean this, and then we're going to like do the beads and the garland and all the things. I know the colors aren't that great. I think you guys all need to go grab those Peanuts transfers. You know, they're like collectible items. Because the Peanuts transfers will not like, they're not going to be around forever, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And if you love the chalk products, you love the transfers, you love the paste and everything, and you got to have all the things, you definitely want to grab these. There's only 4 in the release, and if you join as a Perks member, you get 30% off the stuff, y'all. It's a no-brainer. All right, let's take our board eraser and just go over the top of that. And now there's a lot on the back because the paste does go through to the back. So we want to make sure we get all of that paste out of the back or off the back. Thank you. Oh no, Pamela. All right, I think we're good. So now what you want to do is you want to take a paper towel and you want to dry it off. Okay, because there's a bunch of water sitting right here on the transfer, front and the back. Okay, now if you're new here and you've never seen me use these before, you might think, well, you didn't do a good job cleaning it. Well, excuse me, I did. The paste, some of the colors, like the reds or blues, the blacks, will leave a stain around the silk screen. Your goal is to clean out that silk screen so that you can use this transfer over and over again because they are reusable. So like I could put this on a shirt. Actually, what I was going to do is put this on a bandana for Miss Kira. That's what I was going to do. I know, Denise, the VIP group is hopping. Like, they are the best. Like, I truly have the best community ever. That VIP group, I always say, runs itself. Like, I'm not even kidding. Somebody will post a question, and next thing you know, here come all my friends helping that person out. Sending them links to how to get this, how to get that. Sharing what colors they used on their projects. Y'all are just... I am so thankful and so blessed because y'all, like, I say this all the time, y'all rock our world. You make the world go round, and I couldn't have asked for a better group. And honestly, like, I've been very, not picky, but like, I am not the type of person like, oh, I gotta have 10,000 members in there. Oh my gosh, I gotta have 12. Like, I want to get as many people in there. And even on here, I'm not the type that's like, oh, I need to get 100,000 followers. I need to have the most followers. No. I want my people to be my people for the right reason. And I truly think we have built that. And I am so blessed. So stinking blessed for that. So thank you. Thank you all. All right. Y'all ready? So I grabbed a bunch of bags that I had in my little, well, it's a big tub. I've got like a variety of beads, and I thought we could take this, and I kind of already see what I want to use. So, Pamela, I have a wall over here. It's like a grid wall, and I hang it up. I know, right, Missy? Friends help friends. Yes. I do not, Sue. I have one private group. Exactly, Angie. Like, they're just amazing people. Like, nobody is ever rude. You know, it's just the coolest thing ever. Like, how awesome it is and has worked out. Like I said, I'm not about to, you know, I could care less how many people are in that group as long as they're the right people. Because it, you know, think about it like this. If you have 100 people in a room with you, not all of those 100 people are going to be your people, right? Maybe 20%, if even that. So that's kind of how I look at things. Like, I don't need all those 10,000 people in my group. I'm not in a race to look. I'm not to be the person with the most, you know? I don't know. It's not how I operate. All right, so I definitely want to add some red in here. This is way too small for what I'm trying to do. Thanks, guys. They do. They lift you up. Pamela, I get a lot of my beads on Amazon. A lot of them. And then if I'm out and about shopping, I'll pick up more. Y'all, I need like a container. I need a container. I have no container. I need like a plate. What can I use, y'all? Let's use this. It's a little dusty, but you know, who cares? A little dust doesn't hurt anybody. All right. White. Okay, so here are the colors we have. Red and like 2 different shades of pink. So maybe like this shade. Quality, not quantity. Amen, sister. Yes. Yes. You are, Sue. You are one of my people. All right, let me see what I added here. That's the same shade. So I'm looking to get like this coral color, but I don't know that I got it, y'all. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. It is a safe place. Yes, it is a safe place. And the people that don't belong, get the heck out of here. That's too dark. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing is grabbing a piece of twine. Where is my... Okay, so I have a bunch of twine on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unroll quite a bit, actually, to start. Okay, we can always trim. You've learned so many things from you and all the ones who share pictures. Yes. It's just, and that's part of the reason we have VIP Member of the Month, because there's a way in the group to see who has like the most, or like the top 10, I don't know, like participation, I guess. And then we send them a fun gift. Deb says she's in a couple VIP groups and all the other groups are very quiet and just don't comment on anything. It's like crickets. A to Z is the best VIP group of people. Yeah. Takes practice. That's right. That is cool, right, Tammy? Thanks, Terry. Okay, so notice how I kept this piece longer whenever I tied it. My goal is to like thread that back up into the beads, okay? Now, what am I doing? Pfft, I ain't got a clue, folks. I ain't got a clue. Hello, Miss Linda. So what we're going to do, the problem is, y'all, well, there's no problem. Let me grab the white or the red. I really like the X's and the O's and the hearts and the this and the that. But I also don't want to overpower it with too much red. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. I'm just thinking about something. Some of this white has these little designs on it. I don't want those. So let me just grab a couple out here. This is what we're going to do. Okay, I have a bead threader somewhere. And we're just, whoa, this is really long. We could play jump rope. All right, so we're just going to start by adding a red. I have to remember, y'all, I always get so confused by this. So whatever is on the end here is what is going to end up on there. So I need to make sure that I end with a red. Okay. Does that make sense? Because I just like spatted out a bunch of information really, really fast. Thank you. Michelle, I usually do. Hey, Kay. We just haven't done it in a while. But we will. Don't you worry, girl. All right, let's do... Okay, we're going to keep going. Let's do this. XOXO, white. And a heart. Oy. We might not be using this heart. These holes are not as big as the circle beads. Yeah, I'm not even messing with that tonight. Okay. Red, white, pink. Red, white, pink. Now we're going to go... Let's see, does this one have a bigger hole? Heck to the no. What the heck? Red. Oh, I need to end with red, right? Okay. Put this through. We're going to string that on there. Here we go. Yes, Missy, me too. Okay, so I totally did not do what I said I was going to do. We're going to just shove this string up through there. Same thing on this one. If you ever have a bead that is like clogged, that's what I call it. Like it's, I don't know, like your twine won't go through. Just take your scissors and there we go. Like, make it bigger, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this obviously is not going to go through the next one because it's afraid. It's frayed at the end, okay? It's not afraid, it's frayed. All right. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, there we go. We did it. All right. So now we have to start with pink, right? Red, pink, white, red, pink, white, red, pink, white. Oh, hi, Kira. Hello, lady. Welcome to the party. Okay, but I have to do this backwards, right? Because whatever's on the end here is what's going to hit this. This is really confusing. Red, pink, white. Red, pink, white. Ay, caramba. I think what threw me off, y'all, is I ended with like the beginning, I guess. Is that right? I don't know what the hell's going on. Ah. Okay, there we go. I did it. So I'm going to start with white next time, right? No, I'm going to actually start with red. I don't know. Just go with me, y'all. It's okay. All right, let's string this through. Red, pink, white. Red, pink, white. Woo! We did it! I don't know why it's so difficult. Okay, now what do I need to start with? White. White. Pink. Red. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this now. White. Pink. That's a different color, pink. I didn't ask you to be in my string, buddy. You don't belong here. That's not pink. Okay. White, pink, regular red, right? White, pink, no. XOXO red. White, pink, regular red. Blah! I don't know how long I'm going to make it. I do not know. Okay, so let's go over here. Pull our tail out. Or our excess. This is really long, y'all. I do not recommend cutting that long at home. Okay? This is as seen on TV. All right, now we need to do white, pink, XOXO. Right? White. Uh-oh. Pink, regular red. So I'm just doing like 2 sections at a time on my little thing. And for good gravy. All right, this is going to have to be cut. This is driving me nuts. I think I buy 20 millimeter. I don't even know. It doesn't say. 4, those are big. I don't know. It doesn't say. Okay, so there's that. Okay. I think that's good. All right, I think we're done with the beads. I think that's a good length because then we're going to add our tassel, or we're going to try. We're going to attempt to make a tassel. Oh, would you really, Deb? That's so funny. I actually thought about having some bead bundles on whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, April. I should have done that, girl. Maybe next time I'll remember your advice. But I can't guarantee you I will because I might forget. But that is a great idea. Okay. I saw April's name and it reminded me that, you know, that Getting Crafty box subscription went out yesterday. I cannot wait for y'all to get it. I hope I receive over 100 messages about it. Just saying. Because it's pretty epic, if you ask me. Alrighty, so here is some fabric that we might use. Definitely going to go in and use a little bit of this. And let's see, what else? We add some white in there. Let's add, of course, I don't have a small piece. Of course not. Good gravy. What is this? What is happening here? Oh, I see. Okay. Somebody cut it like this, like a giant L. Who could that be? So now I'm going to take the fabric and I need to cut strips, right? This is the second video today that I'm using fabric in. Isn't that crazy? It's a fabric kind of day. I just got these at Hobby Lobby. Probably like, I don't know, last year or the year before. Okay, so there's one strip. Let's see. What does this strip look like? Okay, that's good. And now we need to do the red. It's like white polka dots, but they're hearts, y'all. It's so precious. So precious. Okay, so let's cut right. Well, let's cut right here. Okay, let's fold our fabric. Thank you, Angie. Oh, good. Good. I did use a lot of colors on that subscription box, y'all. I bet it has y'all's wheels just spinning in your head. Like, what in the world is this lady doing this month? I don't know. You'll just have to see. All right. I just took that off. Got this. We've got this odd border over here. It just feels weird. I'm going to get rid of this one as well, just in case you see the back side of the tassel. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Now what do we do next? I don't know that I've ever made a fabric tassel, y'all. Let's get this out of the way. Let's clean our area. Has anybody made one of these? Okay, maybe I have. It's just been a long time. I can tell you one thing we need to do. We need to move this out of the way before all these beads come flying off this piece of twine. And then we are up, you know what, creek. There you go, Miss Karen. Yes. Okay, so ideally we're going to be folding these in half, right? Because a tassel... Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so I'm going to cut. First of all, let's use the right kind of scissors. I'm just going to cut like almost 1-inch strips. And I'm not going to cut too many because I tend to overcut and then I'm stuck with a ton of scraps, like strips. I should not have worn this black jacket, y'all. I just washed it it's now going to have all of this fabric on it. Oh boy. All right, there's that one. Let's grab this one. And let's just do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If you ever need to like take your anger out on something, or you've had a really bad day, or maybe you messed up on your project or craft, grab some fabric and start ripping. It is the best stress relief ever, y'all. Just saying. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're going to grab the black fabric. Now this one is a little bit wider, but we can trim. It's no big deal. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Rippy rip. Let it rip. Where did you get the red, black plaid on the pumpkin snowman? That's fabric. Got that at Hobby Lobby. Okay, you know, Deb, it sounds familiar. Like I probably did make one, but we're probably talking like what, a couple years ago, right? I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. Okay, so now I'm just taking where like the ends and just like where the what do you call this? The thread is like it's cinched together when I ripped it. I'm just kind of spread it out. Okay, let's everybody take a drink of water. Thank you, Angie. You know, I do have the tassel tool, but I never perfected it. And I don't know if it would work on the fabric because it's thicker. I don't know. We're going to see what happens, y'all, because I don't remember what I'm doing. So I know we're going to use some twine. I got to think this through. Okay, so I know I want to do this like layers, right? And if you never call for me. All right, so let's do this. Because ideally what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to have this tassel, right? So I guess I probably don't need all of this. But it's okay. White, black, red. 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 White. The weave, okay. All right, let me just get some of these other pieces off. And then what we're going to do, let me just de-shed it for a second, y'all. Y'all make sure you hit the heart button for me. Comment the word beads, B-E-A-D-S. All right, I need a piece of twine. I had some extra over here. I don't know if it's long enough though. Yeah, it should work. Okay. Basically, I'm going to find the middle, right? And kind of like tie it, right? I gotta think this through. because this is what is going to attach to my, this. So what I want to do, okay, yep, I foresee it, okay? Then I'm going to tie another knot, then I'm going to tie another knot, okay? Then what I want to do, I'm just going to let those sit over there. I'm going to take the end where my beads are, and I'm just going to thread it through here. You should probably do this before you tie it really tight. It's kind of dumb. But we're just going to poke it through, and I'm going to pull it all the way to where it marries the end of this, or the top of my gigantic tassel, okay? Then I'm going to turn it so that it's easier for me to see. I am going to tie this to one of the pieces of twine, okay? Right here, right now, like this. Okay. Now this right here, y'all, like right now, this is all excess twine. Okay. But what I have to still do is create that, you know what I don't have on? Do I need my hot glue gun? I don't have my glue gun on. Usually when I'm doing tassels, I usually have my glue gun on. So let me find the longer pieces, probably this one and this one. So I am going to wrap this, like I'm creating now the tassel part. So what do I want to do? Let's cut this off. Okay, we're going to cut that off. And then I'm going to take the longest one I have right here. And this is where we're going to create that. I don't even know what you call it. That little bump. That thing. I don't know what it's called. And I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess, yeah, we need it. We have to have that. Okay. I'm going to flip it to the other side, and I'm going to tie it tight. Bam! That's right, Teresa. Bam! Okay, tie it again, just so it doesn't come undone. And you know, just because sometimes we're a little extra around here. Oh, the thing is yeah, I'm just going to do a little knot. Not a knot, a bow. But then I'm going to do a knot. I don't know what I'm doing now. We're not going to do a bow. We're going to cut that off. And look, now we can take this. It's going to be like a pom-pom and work with it, get it flimsy, get it flexible, spread them out. You know, it's just like a big old poof once we work with it. And I could probably sit here for hours and do this. I'm not going to, but there is your tassel. There is one thing I wanted to add to this. I wanted to add like a little bow right here. Actually, no, I don't. Just kidding. Just kidding. I have to make new tape boards and you don't want to. Yep, I totally get it. So there's our little tassel. So I would probably lay off the fabric about half of what I used. Like it's not necessary, but y'all, this is cute. It looks like a little ghost. But once I get it, once I work with it and get it a little bit more flimsy and flexible, it should be good. Okay. Poof. It's a big poof ball. And then somewhere or like on a tiered tray, you can just lay your little Snoopy love and ta-da. What do y'all think? Go grab your Snoopy trays first, y'all. Jeez. I love it. All right, y'all, what do you think? Go make your tassel. Don't use as much fabric as this lady did. But there you have it. There's our beads. There's our little tassel. I think it's cute. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out. We so appreciate you. Peace out. Till next time.